Hello, friends. Thanks for joining me tonight. My name is Lucinda White, and we are here for what you would probably want to call a yummy or delicious event entitled NingXia, Everything NingXia. So, NingXia Red is the subject of our class for tonight. And I'm just only going to we're going to touch on the starting points of all this information because there's so much information out there. And if we wanted to go deeply into everything, we'd be here for 4 hours. And I like you guys, but I don't want to be here for 4 hours with you. So let me go ahead and share my screen and we will get started with our presentation. Rachel, thanks for joining. Okay. Like I say, you got to love technology when it works right. And I am very lucky to be bringing you this slideshow tonight because I was without power for 28 hours over the weekend. But we're here now, and that's what matters. So once again, my name's Lucinda White, and our presentation tonight is entitled Everything NingXia. So before we get started, we always say our standard disclaimer. Any statements that these have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. The products discussed are not meant to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Views expressed are from an independent, that should say brand partner because it's been changed, but that's okay. Not a medical professional and do not necessarily reflect the views of Young Living Essential Oils. The views expressed apply only to Young Living Essential Oils, and your individual results, depending on what you use, may vary. So you might be wondering, what are essential oils? Well, they are the lifeblood of a plant, and we are going to talk about oils tonight, even though we're talking about NingXia, because there are oils in the NingXia. So you need to know where the oils come from and what they're for. They're the lifeblood of a plant. And so when these plants are grown in the right conditions, harvested at the right time, distilled with the utmost care, which Young Living does, they distill with either steam or water, and they help your body to be healthy, well, and happy, which is the way nature intended our bodies to be. So the oils are composed of teeny molecules. These molecules are so small that they can pass through your tissues and directly into your cells. Your systems are super effective and can transport these molecules all over our bodies within a matter of minutes. So one of the reasons that I really like Young Living is their seed to seal quality commitment. And when they say seed to seal, that's what it is. It starts from the seed all the way up till they put that seed on the oil bottle or they put that wrapper around whatever product it is. If the seed doesn't meet their standards, they don't plant it. If they're almost ready to harvest their crop and there's something wrong with it, it gets plowed under. They don't take anything for granted, and they give you the utmost best product ever. So if you want to learn more about that, feel free to go to seed2seal.com and you can read all about it. They have a ton of testing results on there. And like I said, Seed to Seal is also another class that we could topic that we could do a whole event class on. So we're going to get learning here. So NingXia story. In 1994, the founder of Young Living, Gary Young, met Chinese scientist Dr. Song Jikao, if I pronounce that right. And he introduced Gary to this delicious berry that had been prized in China for thousands of years. And this was specifically in the Ningxia province. So hence the name NingXia Red. So this was formulated with the wolfberry, Lycium barbarum, the fruit puree grown in Ningxia province, like we said. And this is known as the authentic origin of the wolfberry, and where the fruit contains higher amounts of active ingredients and nutrients. You might have heard goji berries, but Ningxia, the Ningxia berry and the wolfberry, so much better than the goji berries. Oh, excuse me. So more of the story is that Dr. Chow explained that the people who regularly ate these berries led remarkably long lives, well into their hundreds. So Gary became really convinced that, he needed to bring the superfood to the world and make it available. Why keep it in one area when it's benefiting people? Let everybody in the world benefit from it. So the original research was done by Dr. Chow's team, but Gary did the research on the specific species of the wolfberry, the Ningxia wolfberry. So you might be wondering, what is in Ningxia Red? Well, the primary ingredient, like we said, is the Ningxia wolfberry puree, and it's a puree. So if you buy this, or let's say when you purchase it, we're going to think positive here. You're going to notice some settling in the bottom of the bottle. You just shake it up because that's the puree down there, and you want to get every little bit of that mixed in with all of your other things. So the oils that are in NingXia Red are orange, yuzu, tangerine, and lemon. And there's also grapeseed extract, and this trademarked grapeseed extract that contains polyphenolic compounds. And then they also have supporting fruits in there like blueberry, plum, aronia, sweet cherry, and pomegranate juices. And so here's a little bit of the information on the plant. So it's very rich in nutrients, and it's often called a superfood, super high in fiber and protein. Protein content is approximately 13%. And we're talking about a 2-ounce serving. So can you see how much protein is in just 2 ounces? It also contains all the essential amino acids, highest whole food source of potassium. You might have heard when you were growing up, your grandma said, eat your bananas because your bananas were high in potassium. I'd rather drink 2 ounces of NingXia than eat all those bananas to get the same amount of protein. Very high in antioxidants, and it's a great option to help get your daily servings of fruit. And there's another slide in here that shows you exactly the nutrients you're getting from a 2-ounce serving of NingXia. Oh, excuse me. So, how do antioxidants work? Because, it says the NingXia Red is very high in antioxidants. As you can see here, free radicals damage cells. So those are the little dots on there, and your antioxidants kind of go around the cell and they protect it. So, the free radicals that damage your cells might be stress, toxins, chemicals, radiation, and there is a ton of toxins in this world. You can't even step out the door or get up in the morning without being exposed to some type of toxins unless you're a toxic-free home, which I'm almost 100%, but there's still a few things we want to get rid of, and we have classes further on that help you get rid of all the other toxins. So as you can see, the antioxidants prevent cell damage and they form a barrier around it. So the more you drink, the better you'll be. So we're going to watch just a short video on the story of NingXia Red. And please, who's ever watching, if you can't hear this, let me know. I think I shared it correctly, but let me know if you can't hear it.
NingXia Red's journey begins in the remote hills of the former Chinese province of Ningxia. It's a story of high-quality ingredients and exacting processes coming together to produce a premium essential oil-infused drink. NingXia Red, a seed-to-seal story. The wolfberry, or goji berry, gives our drink its rich, signature crimson color. At Young Living, we work directly with Chinese vendors to grow wolfberries in locations that are rigorously tested for the presence of pesticides, heavy metals, and other potential contaminants. Once the wolfberries are harvested, they're cleaned and sent off to be pureed. Puree of this superfruit is the drink's core ingredient. Why puree and not juice? Because it captures more of the wolfberry's nutritional potential from both pulp and juice. We test this puree both before and after it is shipped from China to ensure that it meets our strict requirements. Because fiber, zeaxanthin, critical amino acids, and polysaccharides are found in the whole berry, you're not missing out on any of these valuable nutrients. NingXia Red is also formulated with a flavorful blend of blueberry, plum, cherry, aronia, and pomegranate concentrates, plus grapeseed extract. These fruits have powerful compounds, phytonutrients, polyphenols, vitamins, and minerals that support your full body wellness. What really sets NingXia Red apart, though, is a blend of 4 citrus essential oils: orange, tangerine, lemon, and rare yuzu. These essential oils support healthy digestion, promote a positive outlook, and more. So how does this whole body nutrient infusion make it to the homes of our members around the world? Once all of the ingredients have passed our testing and quality checks, they're weighed and combined. We then fill our signature frosted glass bottles with this halal and kosher certified blend of wolfberry puree, superfruit juices and extracts, and essential oils. Each bottle gets 2 final quality inspections, once before it is boxed and again between the time it leaves our facility and is shipped directly to you. Serve up 2 delicious ounces daily to take advantage of NingXia Red's balanced ingredients that support whole body wellness, energy levels, eye health, help fight against oxidative stress, and support normal cellular function. Now that you've seen the journey of Young Living's NingXia Red, from wolfberry fields in China to homes worldwide, we hope that NingXia Red can be an essential part of your journey to transformed wellness.
All right, that was our, let me get out of this screen here. Okay, now my computer doesn't want to get out of that. There we go. I just love NingXia Red, and if I only drank 2 ounces, I think my body would not do well. I drink probably 6 to 8 ounces a day. So here's just some did you know facts about NingXia Red. NingXia Red is pasteurized. Every batch is prepared with our nutrient guard technology, as you just saw in the little presentation we watched, and they only use high temperature flash pasteurization. The juice is exposed to heat 30 seconds or less and cooled quickly to preserve as many of the nutrients as possible. You might be wondering, okay, how long does NingXia Red last? Well, there you go. Unopened, NingXia Red will remain safe and effective at least 24 months from its production. Once open, it says you should refrigerate it and enjoy within 30 days. Like I said before, if my NingXia Red bottle lasted 30 days after opening it, I know I'm not drinking enough. So these books here, these are just a couple of great resources with different ways to use the NingXia. So if you want to take a screenshot of this or say, hey, can you send me the title of those books? Just put that in the chat and I'll get these to you. One of them has the 53 ways to use NingXia. This use it from topical applications to I've even seen things on people rinsing their mouth out with it and then spitting it out. And I'm like, oh man, that stuff is so good. I'm going to use that every drop of it. People have put it on wounds with gauze to help that. So the 53 ways, that's got some really interesting ways to use the NingXia. So here's what's in NingXia. 1 ounce of NingXia Red consists of antioxidant powers of, as you can see this, I love almonds, but there's no way I'm going to eat 45,000 almonds. I like broccoli, but I don't want to eat 118 pieces of broccoli. You know, beets, I like beets, pickled beets, sometimes beet juice, but I'm not going to drink and eat all of this. Whereas you can take 1 ounce of NingXia and you get the benefits of all this. So very powerful antioxidants. Here's just some reasons to drink your NingXia. One of the things that I found most beneficial to me is eyesight. And I think eyesight, like I can't see right now with this. Oh, right there, number 10, it says support your vision health. My eyesight has actually gotten better since I've been drinking NingXia. It's actually improved just a teeny bit, but because of my age, I don't think it's going to get too much better, but that's okay. You know, it says it improves your quality of sleep. It can help suppress your allergies, can help protect your children's health, all different kind of benefits of NingXia Red. And even though this slide only shows 34 reasons, there's probably 100 more reasons that people drink their NingXia. There are clinical trial studies now on the benefits of NingXia. This was done in the Franklin Health Research Center. People, their test subjects, I want to say, 23% reduction in daily stress, clinically shown to promote healthy respiratory function, support your healthy inflammation response. But you can always Google this, you know, Google NingXia Red trials and get all the information. If you go to Seed to Seal, there is also more information on that about the clinical trials. So Gary said, this isn't me saying this, this is Gary said, he goes, the biggest question that he gets asked is, how much should I take? A maintenance dose is 2 ounces a day. A dosage of 6 ounces a day has greater health benefits. The more that you can drink, closer to 6 ounces a day, the healthier you'll feel. I like to drink, I usually don't drink it, over a course of time. I'll take my shot of NingXia in the morning. Sometimes in the afternoon, especially on the weekends, I'll add it to my water, and that helps me drink more water, which you should be drinking when you're doing the NingXia Red. Water helps the benefits of it and helps it get through your system to where it needs to go. So these are just some ways that you can get NingXia Red. Excuse me, you saw them bottling it in the bottles. That's the main way. They also have the NingXia Red singles, same benefits, just easier to transport. I take these to work with me every day. These are great to put in the freezer, cut the tip of it off and use it like those icy pops that we used to all have when we were kids. Like this says, it's great to take these anywhere. These are easy to mail if you want to mail somebody a sample of it. Way easier to mail than mailing the bottle. NingXia line also has NingXia Nitro. This is a natural caffeine. It has natural green tea in it and also ginseng extract. I'd use this in the morning as my coffee when I first get up my work days, Monday through Thursday. This is what I have is I have a nitro and it gets me through getting myself ready, getting my daughter ready, gets me halfway through the day. And then by lunchtime, I have my NingXia packets. But I know I said coffee, but I still have my coffee, but I reserve that for the weekends. It's kind of a special treat now, but the nitro has replaced that. The other item that the NingXia line has is NingXia Zing. You've seen people drink those other energy drinks that start with the initials RB, but this is what I drink. And in a couple slides, you're going to see a really good way to combine all of them and what they call, but only 35 calories for one of these. And you don't get that crash after you do some of the other energy drinks. They also have wolfberry crisp bars. They have dried wolfberries. You can also make, and I didn't include it in this slide, but you can make wolfberry barbecue sauce, and it is absolutely wonderful. Pam, you're correct. That's the next item that's going to come up is what you mentioned in the chat. So they also have NingXia greens. If you like more vegetables and you don't want to eat all those, take a scoop of NingXia greens. It has mushrooms, fruit, and vegetable powder. A lot of people like to put this in with in their smoothies. I wouldn't recommend drinking it just on its own in water, but put it in a suitable beverage and maybe add some fruit. You can also blend it up. Excuse me. The other great thing that Young Living has done is because they have seen the benefits of NingXia Red. And what this picture is showing, it's showing the Make a Shift reset kit to where you take, and they have it all divided out for you. But if you don't have the packets, you can still take the ounces because out of the bottle. The packets are 2 ounces, but this whole reset, you do it for 14 days and you're flooding your system with all the great antioxidants that are in this. But you also, and there's 2 or 3 other things you do along the reset is you take your amount of NingXia each day. You should try to drink half your body weight in ounces of water because that gets things moving. Move your body 30 minutes a day, not just from the couch to the refrigerator, back to the couch, get out and walk or walk on your treadmill or do gardening, which is great. Get outside and enjoy the sunshine. And then eat healthy. There's different meal plans. So if you would like more information on a reset, get in touch with me and I can hook you up with the group that's doing this. They just started another reset today. Young Living through the corporate office, they do a reset every month. And you're absolutely right, Rachel. If you do the reset, it's the cheapest way to get it per ounce. So what this does is it gives you enough. It gives you 51 packets. And if you follow the guidelines, it gives you enough for the reset. But then you might thinking, well, I did the reset. Now what I want to do? Well, get some bottles and still maintain drinking that ounce or 2 a day. Great, great stuff. Okay, so now we're going to have time for a little fun. Who doesn't like fun these days? Especially me. I was without power for 28 hours this weekend, so I'm ready for a little fun. So not only is NingXia Red good for drinking, it's also good for cooking with, including it in adult beverages, and saying a few funny statements about it. So you can have NingXia from sun up to sundown. See, in the morning, you can have your NingXia greens in your smoothie. In the afternoon, you can make a NingXia bomb, which is NingXia Red, Zing, and Nitro. And at nighttime, and I didn't realize this one until I put this together, but Have some NingXia and add some lavender vitality drops to it. How refreshing and peaceful does that sound? So the NingXia Balm, and it's also on another screen with a little added, but the NingXia Balm is 2 ounces of NingXia, 1 can of zinc, and 1 tube of nitro. I like to put this over ice. And my favorite oil to add to it is lime vitality drops. It is so refreshing, but if you want it to last a little longer, you can add some seltzer water or club soda to it, or just regular water to it. And it's really refreshing. And I probably have these a couple times a week when I get home in the afternoon. Great, great stuff. This is the NingXia Balm Plus. This is the same stuff as the balm, but instead of adding lime, they add lemon oil to it. How yummy tasting does that? Okay, so this is what they call the red drink. I know people like to do this and they give this to their kids as juice instead of the fruit juices. And it's a great way to recycle your NingXia Red bottles. 12 to 16 ounces of water, an ounce of NingXia Red. So you can see it gets quite watered down, but it's so easy. And then sulfurzyme powder, and then lime vitality drops. And I recently found out, probably about a month ago, I took another class that the guy who led the class said the sulfurzyme powder is actually more powerful and more beneficial to you than taking the sulfurzyme capsules. I just got some powder, but I still have all the capsules, so we're going to go back and forth until we use them up, because we don't want any one of them to go to waste. Here are some NingXia Red shots. These are non-alcoholic, as you can see. Take a screenshot of this if you'd like, but experiment. If you have the vitality oils and you know they're safe to ingest because the label is white, experiment with it. Take some NingXia Red, add a couple drops of items to it. I used to bartend, and this one here where it says red hot, this kind of reminds me of a shot that I called Fire and Ice because it has cinnamon, it has peppermint. But these are so yummy. Here are some adult beverages on this sheet. There's a couple on the NingXia Red Margarita. There's a Wolfberry Bubbly, Cranberry Spritzer. You know, NingXia it's very versatile. So if you don't like it one way, maybe try it another way. Here are some smoothies where you can add the nitro to your smoothie. I've never added the nitro to the smoothie. I just like to down it, but these sound absolutely wonderful. You know, the I'm going to say maybe the sunrise smoothie, that would be the easiest. But if you're going to get into smoothies, you can also prep your ingredients, get everything ready, put it in a refrigerator. So if you're a busy mom like I am, and I'm sure like everybody on the call tonight is, all you have to do is reach in, get the items, throw it in your blender. There's no prepping, you know, take an afternoon to prep all your smoothie ingredients. So this slide is this is mind-blowing, okay? People will spend a lot of money on this drink over here, and just imagine your favorite coffee shop, beverage shop, where that comes from. This costs $5.25 a serving, has 450 calories, 16 grams of fat, 46 grams of sugar. And then check out this on the other side, the NingXia, $139 per serving, fortifies, energizes, revitalizing, great taste, supports normal eye health, whole body health. And so which one would you choose? I'm going to choose my NingXia. Now, occasionally I do have a splurge, but nowhere like I used to. You can cook with NingXia Red. You can marinate. So take a screenshot of this if you'd like. I've never marinated yet, but I've made a barbecue sauce with it, and it is so tasty. You can use it as a salad dressing. The only thing is, if you're using NingXia and it's going to sit anytime, if you like to get things prepped, make sure you shake it up really well first, because it does have that puree on it. For the kids, or if adults like gummies, you can make NingXia Red gummies. How yummy would this be? You know, get your favorite mold. You know, if it's like a Halloween, make it a Halloween mold. Here's the sayings. I couldn't resist the sayings. You know, you got to have Leonardo up there. NingXia Red, the nectar of the wolfberry. This is how I feel with the squirrel down here when I almost run out of NingXia and my order hasn't get here yet. And then this is the way I would feel over here with the owl if somebody drank the last of my NingXia. You know, I told my kids growing up, but we didn't have this when they were growing up. Don't take the last of my stuff, especially my NingXia. So if you're ready to get started, that's the information part, and we're just going to go through the rest of this really quickly here for you. Head over to youngliving.com, fill your cart, shop. There's 3 ways: good, better, best. Of course, we'd like you to do the best. That's enrolling in loyalty rewards. But with the better or the loyalty, you get 24% discount for a full year on future purchases. So check out and add the referral ID. That's the person who referred you to the class tonight. And then check out the benefits of becoming a brand partner, and wait till you see the brand partner screen. We have some really good information about being a brand partner. Sorry about that. My phone's ringing, but I'm just going to mute it. There we go. So Young Living does have several starter bundles. The Make a Shift, I should add the Make a Shift one on here, but the Make a Shift kits, they're so well priced. They're listed 112, but if you're brand new to Young Living, you get a 10% discount. And actually now for the next month, it's 20%. So that's another benefit. And I'll give you that code in just a little bit. But as you can see, the value of these, especially this Aria one, you pay $280 for it, but it's valued at $742. So bundles and kits are the way to go. Young Living also gives you free gifts with your purchase each month. You get more gifts if you do put that order on loyalty rewards. This month, it's all about cleaning and getting a fresh start. 100 PV, if it's on loyalty rewards, you're going to get lemon oil. 190 on loyalty rewards, you will get a Thieves Cleaner, and then pine and lemon. 250 level, you'll get purification, Thieves Cleaner, and then the loyalties, the pine and the lemon. The 300 PV level, you get Thieves, Tea Tree, Purification, Thieves Cleaner, Pine, Lemon, all of the things on the screen, and that's over a $200 value. So way to go for getting free items. Check out the last line on this now with the brand partner. The business kit is now digital and it is free. All you have to do is go in and click that box and you can become a brand partner. And you might be saying, well, why do I want to be a brand partner? Look at the opportunities you have. You can earn commissions, brand partner trainings, possible tax benefits. You get to earn travel retreats. You get to go to convention in the summer if you want. Here's just some benefits of ordering on loyalty rewards versus your cart orders. Young Living is still doing with your second consecutive loyalty order of 50 PV or more, you will get a free diffuser. You don't even have to check the box. It just comes in your order. Loyalty rewards every 3, 6, 9, 12 months for your first year, you will get a free gift. And then every year after that, you also get a chance to earn percentage back in points. The longer you're with Young Living, the more points percentage you get back. It goes up to, I'm now at 25% of my PV value that I get back. And those points, they go in what they call a virtual wallet, your Young Living wallet. Okay, how do I spend those, Lucinda? Well, you look for this little blue flag, and this little blue flag will let you know you can redeem your points for that. Great shipping prices. I like to tell people this is for up to a 150-pound package. I don't even want to think of what it would cost to mail that from the post office for 150 pounds. This is my event next week. It's called the Spring Handbook. It's going to be an online Facebook event where you get to comment on posts as they appear. And it's all about spring. A lot of DIYs, how to get through seasonal changes, but dealing with different topics for the spring. Here's the funny. So if there's little kids in the room, cover their ears. But why, yes, I could start my day without NingXia. But I like being able to remember things like how to say words and to put on my pants. So I hope you guys all like to put on your pants too. So remember to take your NingXia. And is there any questions about any of the events, any of the programs that are out there? Oh, I know one. I told you I would give you the code. The code, if you're brand new to Young Living and you have never ordered before, if you use the code SHAREYL at checkout this month, it's back up to 20% discount. So what a great way to get started and get something a little extra out of it. So I want to say thank you all for coming and listening to me. I'm going to stop sharing and we are going to say goodbye. I'm going to go put my foot up and watch UConn win. the NCAA. So way to go, UConn. So thanks for coming, guys. Bye.
Bye, Lucinda.